Two guys have told me, cops, there are problems with these cameras on the near west side. They're the oldest.
Rich Polchowski is fighting the impossible fight. At Syracuse United Neighbors, or SUN for short, the goal is to improve the lives of families living in the crime-plagued neighborhoods in Syracuse, many on the city's south, southwest, and near west sides.
We've pushed since 2010 to get surveillance cameras put up in the first neighborhood, the near west side.
Syracuse local government has gradually added cameras in the streets, specifically in the areas with higher incident rates. But according to Polchowski, SUN has had to fight for every penny spent towards these cameras, and it's still not enough.
I would argue, you know, how does that compare with the 31 people that were killed last year? You know, something needs to be done. That was a record.
After a record homicide rate last year and already 53 reported shots fired this year, the Syracuse Common Council has finally stepped in. This spring, they're installing the ShotSpotter technology in parts of the city.
ShotSpotter 2, it'll be interesting to see if, like with some of the cameras, crime goes down a little bit because people aren't breaking into the cars right underneath where the cameras are, or they're not having altercations where the cameras are.
The cameras can only do so much. They don't pick up sound. They don't rotate. ShotSpotter's microphones can plug in the holes and also reduce police response time. Here's how it works. ShotSpotter strategically places its microphones around the neighborhood. Bang! A shot is fired. The microphones work together to pick up the sound wave and determine the location of the shot. It goes to the incident center, where they review the sound to determine if it was in fact gunfire. And if it was, the cops can arrive on the scene before someone even picks up the phone to call 911.
If you can triangulate and get officers to respond more quickly to a location where these incidents are occurring, and if they're able to apprehend one or two more people because of the guns, then the city's better off for it.
Spot shooters should be put all over the city, and it should be announced that it's all over the city, because that will show people that the mayor and the city is not putting up with it anymore. We can't deal with all this death, and we can't keep up with it.
Jennifer Bryce lost her brother to gun violence in Syracuse. She thinks people fail to report gun issues when they see them.
Then that doesn't help the city any.
The Rochester Police Department was one of the first to adapt ShotSpotter technology. They got started over 10 years ago.
A 911 call may take anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes, if not longer. With ShotSpotter, we have information that's either going to a patrol car, computer, or a handheld mobile device, such as a smartphone, within sometimes 20 to 40 seconds.
Wetzel's been in charge of ShotSpotter in Rochester since 2014. He has the app right on his phone.
Play the track for you.
He says it's accurate the majority of the time, with a few exceptions of outside factors,
such as large buildings, high winds, different temperatures, other noises in the area, such as the 4th of July when you have a lot of fireworks going off.
The microphones also can't pick up sounds during other crimes. It's exclusive to gunfire, which is why the Rochester PD uses it with a grain of salt.
We're not going to put all of our faith in the technology, but we do put and rely on it quite heavily because it's just been a proven successful resource and tool for us.
The perfect example, the Daryl Pearson case. Pearson was a police officer who was shot and killed in a shootout. The ShotSpotter audio couldn't save Pearson, but it helped put his killer behind bars as evidence in the trial.
It corroborates in some instances a lot with other technologies such as video cameras, witness testimony, and other officers' observations.
The Common Council brought up the idea of ShotSpotter over a year and a half ago, but didn't approve it until now. It will cost the city $300,000 just to set it up, and another $200,000 each year to keep it going.
The bottom line is, where's the priorities in this, state of New York? Where's the priorities in the federal government? Where's the priorities in the city of Syracuse?
I'm sick of people crying. I'm sick of funerals. I'm sick of hearing of young people dying for nothing, absolutely nothing. But the spot shooter will be another assistance. It will assist the city in helping to keep the city safe and the people safe.
ShotSpotter will be coming to Syracuse at some point this spring. Jake Lapin, NCC News.